Willis here, and I'm back from the grave, guys. I'm happy making videos again. This is great. So, everything's finally settled down, so I'm back. Now, the other day, yesterday morning, at least as time of recording, we got some new Legacy cards. Now, these Legacy cards are all pretty cool, but there's one in particular I want to talk about because I feel like it has the most chance of seeing play, and that is Time Magician. Now, obviously, the Harpy card is going to see play inside, Harpies. The Jinzo card will see some play inside Jinzo decks, and any deck that can make a rank 6, which there's not a lot of, and there's none that's relevant, but I'm just going to say it. That Mind Control effect, that's some good stuff. That's a rank 6 big eye right there. That is some good stuff. I just don't feel like there's anything that can really utilize it. So, that's relevant at least. So, back to what we're here for. Time Magician. This card, it's a level 5 fusion, so you can instant fusion this thing. And it is a light spellcaster, 2000 attack, 1900 defense, and its fusion requirements is Time Wizard and a effect monster. So if you want to summon a Time Wizard and just super poly, you can do that. Be my guest. I would not recommend that. That's some weird stuff. I don't know. Someone's gonna do it. But its effect reads: this card is fusion summoned. You can flip a coin and call it. Call it right. Destroys as many monsters as possible, and your opponent takes damage equal to half of the original attack of those monsters. So this thing is effectively a dark hole with burn damage. Okay, that's cool. If you call it wrong, again, dark hole effect, but you take the damage. So this is a real gamble. This is definitely a Joey Wheeler card. I like it. So, why do I think this card has the most opportunity to see play? Well, here's the thing. Two things right here. Let's say the game's going to go into time, or you're going to go into time, and your opponent, just sets up ridiculously. They do all their combo, run a couple minutes off the clock, and it's going to end on your turn before you can get to battle phase, or something. Or you don't have enough time for your combos. If you can make this thing and use the effect, call it right, hey, you just nuked your opponent's field and you got a bunch of burn damage on them. That's crazy. That is awesome. That's a game right there, effectively. If you're in a losing state, same thing. You use it, and there you go. Now, when I mean you're in a losing state, let's say your opponent goes first, they set up their board, their negates and junk, and you effectively just can't establish a board through that, or, you bricked or something, you can't really do anything, you're essentially right then and there going to lose the game. So, why not? Why not try to do something that can effectively, hopefully, win you the game? I think that's pretty great. I know some of you are also thinking, well, why play this too? I only have 15 slots in my extra deck. Well, here's the thing. Some decks I know are very, very tight on space, Salamangreats. Maybe, I don't know, I didn't play Ultrageist, but, Salamangreats, perfect example, because they have to play multiple copies of their links to reincarnate and everything. So, if you're playing something like that, that's totally understandable. Let's say you're playing a deck with just a bunch of just the generic staples and such. Do you honestly see all those cards in every duel? No. Sometimes you probably don't even see maybe one of those maybe two of those cards at all. So, yeah, you could essentially just throw the Time Wizard in, or Time Magician in. Yeah, instant fusion's a one of, But here's the thing, if you're playing a fusion-based deck, you should already be able to easily get to it. You have literally the Predaplant engine. You also have Keeper of Dragon Magic, which no one is playing right now, and anyone playing a fusion-based deck should, because that thing's actually really good. Sadly, it was a promo, or a Tim promo, when links were out, so it was bad because of that. It got nerfed before it was even playable. So yeah. This card is searchable. Like, it has Instant Fusion is searchable. You have means for it. Even with that too, you don't even have to play Time Wizard. You could literally just play King of the Swamps or something that can substitute itself, plus any effect monster. It's easy to make. This card isn't that hard to play at all. And like I said, if you're playing a fusion-based deck, you can honestly just slap this in. Or if you want to, be a true meme lord here, you could throw in the one Time Wizard. Like I said, some of the Time Wizard, Super Poly, there you go. But that's a bad idea. But anyways, point is, I'm just saying, there's space. Like, there's obviously some sort of space in most decks for this card. Not everyone uses all their staple cards. I've watched deck profiles where people even say they didn't even use a couple, maybe one or even two extract monsters the whole tournament. So yeah, it's one of those things where definitely I think you should play around with and see if you like it. I personally love the card already. It's not even out yet. I think it's just a truly little glorious meme that's, it's not that bad. So go ahead. So whenever this card comes out, go ahead, try it out, see what you guys think. I think it's worth, if you're not going to play it, it's worth having one copy of, just to mess with. So that's my thoughts on the new Time Magician card. This thing is looking pretty nice. Get some memes, steal some games. Hey, that's like a double win right there. Hope you guys liked this video. Give it a like. Got any comments? Go ahead and drop a comment. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. I will see you all later.